U.S. deploys B-2 stealth bombers to Diego Garcia. Trump warns Iran of devastating strikes. Iran threatens to target U.S. military bases. And tensions rise as nuclear talks collapse. Welcome to Preppers News, bringing you news and global events with a prepper's perspective. I use a computer-generated voice because an injury makes my own voice hard to understand. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at rising tensions between the United States and Iran. We'll cover Iran's threat to strike the U.S. base on Diego Garcia, recent U.S. military deployments, and what this breakdown in diplomacy could mean for global stability. This is one of those situations that might seem distant until it isn't. Tensions between the United States and Iran are heating up again. Iran recently issued a warning that if conflict breaks out, it will target U.S. bases, including Diego Garcia. That base isn't just any outpost. Diego Garcia is a major U.S. stronghold in the Indian Ocean. It houses long-range bombers, refueling aircraft, and logistics support for operations across the region. Iran claims its ballistic missiles can reach it, and they're making that threat public to show they're willing to respond if pushed. Before Iran made its latest threat, the U.S. had already taken a clear step, deploying B-2 stealth bombers to Diego Garcia. These long-range bombers are rarely moved without a purpose. They carry both conventional and nuclear weapons, and their presence is a signal to any adversary. The U.S. is prepared. President Trump didn't mince words. He warned that if Iran refuses to agree to a new nuclear deal, the response will be bombing unlike anything they've seen before. This isn't just routine posturing. It's a deliberate show of force, and it's putting pressure on an already volatile situation. Iran has responded by hardening its stance. Officials say they won't return to direct negotiations with the U.S. unless major conditions change. At the same time, Iran is flexing its military power. State media has released footage of underground missile bases, what they're calling missile cities. These bunkers are packed with ballistic weapons and are designed to survive airstrikes. Iran's leadership has warned of a firm and immediate response if attacked. They're not backing down. They're making it clear they'll retaliate if things escalate further. Right now, both sides are signaling that they're ready for conflict. Talks between the U.S. and Iran have stalled. Iran refuses direct negotiations, and Washington isn't backing off its demands. Sanctions remain in place, cutting deep into Iran's economy. But instead of pushing Iran to compromise, the pressure seems to be reinforcing its resolve. Tehran is looking to its allies, building closer ties with Russia and China, and trying to present itself as a power that won't bow to Western pressure. Meanwhile, oil markets are watching closely. Any flare-up could disrupt global shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, where nearly a fifth of the world's oil passes. The risk now isn't just diplomacy failing. It's one misstep turning into a full-blown regional war. A war between the U.S. and Iran wouldn't stay confined to the Middle East. It could mean oil shortages, higher gas prices, shipping delays, and cyber attacks targeting infrastructure. Global markets would feel it, and the ripple effects could hit home fast. Even if it never reaches full-scale war, the instability alone is enough to strain supply chains and raise the threat level worldwide. Preppers don't wait for headlines to become emergencies. This is a situation to watch closely. If it continues to escalate, we'll cover it here on Preppers News. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. Are we headed for another conflict, or is this just posturing? Please like the video if you found it useful, and subscribe so you don't miss future updates. You can also visit our website, linked in the video description, for more news and analysis from a prepper's perspective. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.